Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you the brain, about the brain from the nerve system lesson. Already I was given some introduction about the nerve system. Yes, nerve system control every action and reaction. I said nerve system consists brain, spinal cord and nerves. Yes, children. Here today I am going to teach you about brain. Yes, here brain, which has three major parts, which consists three major parts. What are the three major parts? Here, children, cerebrum. Here, cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla. So these are the three major parts of the brain. Here, so the main function of the brain, it receives messages. Yes, children. In our previous class, I told you brain, it receives messages from different parts of the body. Yes, and it will give reply. Yes, children. So it receives information, it receives messages from various parts of our body and send reply or instruction to different parts of our body. Yes, children. See, brain which need to work continuously. Yes, children. So the brain, it will functions. The function of brain, it's a continuous flow of work. Yes, children. So brain need continuous oxygen. Yes, flow of oxygen and blood. It's very important to function of the brain. So suppose if brain it will not get continuous oxygen blood, the function going to be disturbed. Yes, the function of brain is going to be disturbed. So continuous flow of oxygen and flow of blood also very important to function of brain. Yes, children. If brain does not rest, what happen? It bloods of toxic substances. Yes, children. Toxic, it is harmful. Yes, toxic substances. So while sleeping, the toxic substances is going to be removed from our body. So even enough amount of sleeping, that means rest also very important for our brain. Yes, in case the brain does not receive blood and oxygen, it leads problem, major problem. What is the problem? We have to face. Suppose so, we will not, or brain, it will not get continuous blood and oxygen, means the brain is become dead. Yes, so continuous flow of blood and oxygen also very important for our brain. Okay, next I told you brain which has three major parts: cerebrum, cerebellum and medulla. So each parts have it's going to be perform different functions. Okay, cerebrum, which is known as big brain. Okay, it's connected with our sense organ, children. It's connected. Cerebrum, it's a big brain. Okay, it's connected with our sense organ. So cerebrum fills up most of our skull. Yes, cerebrum fills up most of our skull. It is involved in remembering, problem solving, thinking and feeling. Okay, these are the important function of big brain. That means cerebrum. Okay, children. See, they are given some important points about the cerebrum. So cerebrum So it is the largest part of our brain. So that's why it is known as big brain. So it is made up of ridges and furrows. Okay. So next, cerebellum. Here cerebellum, where is located? Cerebellum, it sits at the back of your head. Yes, under the cerebrum. So it controls even which is going to be perform some important function. It controls, coordinate and balance. Yes, cerebellum. Okay, the cerebellum is the very smallest part of our brain. Where is located? It's located, cerebellum sit at the back of your head under the cerebrum. Okay, so smallest part of our brain. And where is located in our brain? Is located at the bottom of the brain. Okay, just below the cerebrum. And it coordinate the actions of muscle and make them work together. Cerebrum. Okay, here, so actions of muscles, so movement of muscles. Okay, so everything, the movement of muscles, action of muscles. Okay, so everything is going to be controlled by cerebellum. Okay, so it is also responsible for maintaining the body balance while running or walking. Example, suppose you are cycling. Okay, so cycling on the road means the control, the momentum, there should be our control. Okay, it's controlled by cerebellum. Okay, so it's responsible for maintaining balance, body balance. Okay, while running, cycling, walking, cycling on the road. So balance very important. It's controlled by cerebellum. Okay, children. Next, medulla. See here, medulla. So medulla, it is a bulb-like structure. Okay, where is located? See here, below the cerebellum. Medulla, it's located below the cerebellum. It is a bulb-like structure. Okay, it's connected the brain to the spinal cord. Spinal cord, it controls involuntary actions. Involuntary. Okay, involuntary actions means without our sense, some actions are continuously happening in our body. Yes, some movement with our control, some movements, some actions without our control, it's continuously happening in our body. So it's known as involuntary actions. What are the involuntary actions? Means heartbeat. Yes, heartbeat, digestion, the process of digestions, heartbeats, performance of lungs. So these everything, so involuntary action. Yes, even the removing process of wastages, everything is a involuntary functions. You know, voluntary and involuntary functions. Voluntary means with our sense we are doing some work. It should be our control, so it's called voluntary action. Some involuntary actions are without our control. Heartbeat. Okay, even the respiration, wastage, removing wastages, digestion. So these processes are known as involuntary functions. So these functions are controlled by medulla. Yes, yes, children. So medulla functions even when we are sleeping. Yes, so when we are sleeping also the involuntary functions is continuously happening. Yes, heartbeat, even the respiration in our body, everything. So it is non-stop movement. Yes, children, the functions, non-stop functions. Okay, so these functions are controlled by medulla. Yes, children. Okay, children, thank you.